Alright, guys, and we are back with another episode of Hearthstone. Hope y'all are having a fantastic Sunday. I'll probably be heading to the grocery store soon. Feeling a little bit hungry, so, I gotta complete my normal weekly routine of getting my grocery shopping done and stuff like that. But before I begin, here's a casual reminder, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, as well as donate, Venmo, Stormer Show. Anything and everything that you do in support of the show is greatly appreciated, so thank you. So basically today we had Hearthstone and Wrath of the Lich King planned since we got Phoenix and Spiritfarer out of the way yesterday. I think what I might do is condense a little bit and just stop streaming Hearthstone. And just kind of relegate it the way I do Magic. Because currently I'm also playing Magic the Gathering Arena, and I'm also playing that off, I don't want to say offline, but off the show. I'm not like making videos about it or streaming it, for example. And so what I might do is do Hearthstone like that going forward and just have it be Spiritfarer and Phoenix for the time being. Just a thought so I can like save time. And as I was saying, if you have a preference, either direction you're for or against having Hearthstone be featured here on the channel, please do let me know in the comments below. We are coming up on our 50th episode, so there is that. This is, I think, perhaps one of the longest running series here on the show as a result of Hearthstone's overall game design concept. It is, excuse me. It is, I think, by design, a game that will never be beaten. And so I might just have to retire the series here on the show. And let me take a quick look right now just to make sure. The 41st episode of Hearthstone has 0 views. 0. So my assumption is that, correct me if I'm wrong in this episode, but my assumption is that if I do retire Hearthstone, it won't be missed. It'll be missed by no one because no one's currently watching it. So, yeah. Just kind of take a break, as it were. And Wrath of the Lich King will also be wrapped up pretty soon. Today, I think, is going to be the last, or one of the last episodes. We'll be hitting 80. I'll try to do a world tour raid, if possible. But if not, maybe tomorrow. Assuming, of course, that I still have game time. Which I might not, but... And I'm kind of looking forward to taking a break from WoW anyway. I'm kind of burned out on it. And yeah, I just kind of want to try new things. Maybe read more. Maybe play more piano too. There are a lot of piano songs that I've recently learned. A couple piano songs that I'm still in the process of learning. Jingle Bells being one of them, a jazzy version. And Gravity Falls, and All of Me also, before I forget that one. So there's like 2 or 3 songs that I'm working on piano right now that I have not yet fully learned. And there are probably half a dozen other songs that I have learned that I'm continuing to practice. And so my practice sessions of piano are getting lengthier. But ultimately I want to be more consistent about my practice on piano. So that way, hopefully, maybe eventually, I could replace this series, Hearthstone, with a music stream. Go back to piano streams again. Let me see if I can play Etude D since I haven't played that one today. yeah, there were a couple parts there I think I made a mistake on, like the part where you're like switching this and then like it's supposed to be like just like that. This is like yeah, because you end up switching fingers. You go like boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it's like, and again, there's just so many of those small nuances in piano and in the dynamics of playing the songs that it really does pay to practice, because it's easier for you to build those skills, build the muscle memory, and ultimately become a better piano player. Alright, so without further ado, let's dive into the show. You achieve silver 10. I'm trying to play a lot of ladder so I can get those card backs. Okay, you've earned a ranked reward. After this, I'm probably going to go to the gym and we'll be playing Wrath later, trying to hit 80. Did the new set drop? Wonder. I don't think we've missed a card back yet, but yeah. These cards have changed. Theotar the Mad Duke is up to 6 cost, but its attack and health have been buffed to 4. Frankly, I think what made Theotar so powerful and so relevant in the meta was its battle cry. Discover a card in each player's hand and swap them. I mean, this card, it's on par, I think, with Zephyr's guy, the Wish dude. Like, Wish for the perfect card, because he's almost like the dirty rat version of Zephyr's, because he can pull a card from your opponent's hand, and that can disrupt so many strategies, right? Like, imagine pulling your opponent's Reno out of hand, pulling your opponent's Yogg Saron, which has happened, I think, to me twice. I mean, this card is amazingly powerful. Even at 6, I think it's amazingly powerful. Not because of its stats. Its stats were not what made him so devastating in the meta, but his battle cry. Again, that battle cry is incredibly strong. Incredibly strong. Even in its current nerf version, it's still incredibly strong. Because, again, you're going to be able to play him, pull a card from your opponent's hand. It's going to be less relevant, I think, in aggro matchups, but those matchups in turn are becoming less common as a result of 40. Prince Renathal. I just call him 40 because that's easier to remember. And that's basically what he does. He gives everyone 40 health, and that has all but eliminated aggro as a playstyle. Like, it is actually harder to it's harder to finish games in rapid fashion. We've already got this, right? I'm pretty sure we got both of them. Yeah, we got it. United in Stormwind. Okay, yeah, we got that too. Fractured Navy mini set. I think I got them all except for this one, the Voyage. It's nice to know that you can actually get it again. Yeah, I guess it makes sense to get, because some of these cards are very powerful, like Ozumat and Epsilon. They're very powerful. I actually thought I missed it, so I'm gonna have to get that. I think I did get this though. Yeah, good. Okay, really good. I do hope they open up these tavern passes and make it available to buy them with gold. I know that they're trying to follow the Wizards example with Magic the Gathering's mastery system. I've said that all along. I believe that this is Hearthstone's way of kind of cashing in on that concept, but I tend to not do the mastery. I tend to not get it, and I mean, you don't really need to get it either. That's probably the best thing about masteries. You don't really need to buy it, so I don't know. It's just a way for them to make more money. Speaking of which, having skin problems, guys. Got and they're not a growth per se. They are what do they call them? Like pimples. It's skin infections, as I call them. They're extremely gross, and I don't know why I get them either. I assume it's because of how frequently I shave. Like, maybe it has something to do with my shaving, maybe it doesn't. I actually don't know. Let's look at these quests. Druid, Warlock, Warrior. I think I should pitch it. We've already hit 1,000 win Warlock, right? Pretty sure. Yeah, we have. Exactly 1,000 wins. So yeah, we're focused in on Rogue and Demon Hunter now. Death Knight's coming out soon, and Death Knight will be the new Demon Hunter. I'll be playing a lot of Death Knight games to try to get 1,000 wins once it becomes available. Event starts in 1 day, 20 hours. So I believe this is the prologue event that you'll need to complete in order to unlock Demon Hunters. Sorry, not Demon Hunters, Death Knights. And maybe we will have a Hearthstone special to commemorate that before we retire the series, just so you guys have a chance to see some of that gameplay. Whoever you guys might be, assuming you're even out there, I might totally be talking to myself, but what else is new? So yeah, Demon Hunter and Rogue. And let's see, take a look at our quests, pitch that. These are fine. Yeah, all this is fine. And I'm kind of feeling like an O-Cart day today. Like, I don't know why, I just love that card so much. I think it's like one of my favorite cards. Just a hallucination. These aren't my beautiful cards. This is not my beautiful deck. I actually made a reference to that, I believe, yesterday. This is not my beautiful house. This is not my beautiful wife. Same as it ever was. Great song, by the way. Your deck's overflowing with hallucinations. Let's see how the other side plays. Oh wow, we actually can try Death Knight. Yeah, Death Knights. The Lich King. Might as well, right? Wait. You need to complete the prologue. Can we do it? Or... okay, it's not. Very nice. They're playing Arthas, my son. Love that song, by the way. Ah, la 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 la. Ir fa la lo. Oh. Man, such a good song. Like, look it up. Arthas, my son. Like, so good. So good. And that's one of the main reasons I'm excited for the Ice Crown Citadel raid. But, you know, we might have to resub for that, but it's not going to come out for a while. Probably 1 or 2 months, I'd guess, at least. Because Ulduar still needs to make it out, too. They still haven't released Ulduar. And there were a couple other raids, right? Ulduar, ICC... I think Obsidian Sanctum and yeah, I think Obsidian Sanctum's out, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's Vault of Arcavon that's not out yet. I don't know. Can't remember. Can't exactly remember the timing. Okay, we're gonna choose Demon Hunter then. And they give you Arthas as the Demon Hunter. Saying Demon Hunter, Death Knight hero. And yeah, they're changing around all of the old Death Knight cards.
Legion's rage pales before mine.
because they had a Knights of the Frozen Throne expansion way back in the day. One of the first expansions was Knights of the Frozen Throne. And Knights of the Frozen Throne, they had a lot of those Death Knight themed cards, the Death Knight heroes. Those were, I think, some of the first heroes that were in the game. Were the Death Knight heroes, hero cards. And this card could be good, cool. Sure, let's try him. Might be bad too, but you know. After you play an Outcast Cat, gain +1/+1. We don't really have that many. Alright. So we're gonna pump all these out and then we're gonna throw them out. Should have gone low too, because Crixus is great in decks that are like rapid fire. Low cost cards. Okay, he's playing the coin. Mana burn. That'll prevent us from playing Crixus next turn. Are we down 2 though? Did he get buffed? Oh yeah, it did. Wow. I did not know that. This way, you used to be reduce your opponent's mana by 1. How's the weather down there? The following turn, but I don't know, apparently they thought it necessary to buff it. It's almost like a reverse innervate, so not really sure if that will continue to be powerful, or you know, too strong or too weak. We drew into a sinful brand an enemy minion. Whenever it takes damage, deal 2 damage to the enemy. So you want to use this on something that has a bunch of health. I have a good feeling about this game. This one specifically, the one we're in right now. Hybrid. Okay, see, I could do these, but I can't do this as well, which kind of is bad. Let's try to set it up for 3 then. Okay, worthless. Vengeance! 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 No! I could have traded my whole board for it, but I did not think that was necessary to do. Abyssal Depths, again, counter synergy with Crixus, which kind of sucks. You want a lot of low cost minions and cards that preferably don't draw cards, because if it draws us cards, they're gonna be discarded when we play Crixus. It's not quite as good. He's gonna play what is this? Humber Wings or whatever? Wings of Hate. Summon 3 Fell Wings. Clearing his board is a priority. Eldrachi's and Metamorphin. I think Metamorphin is the one we don't want to go with. It's getting close. I forgot about that. That's actually kind of bad. We might lose the board this turn, and we have so few cards in hand that we will probably lose tempo as well. Not as high of hopes. Not as high of hopes. Thinking about putting the basketball now on the way to do, but I might back. I don't know. Garage.
not bad. Yeah, pretty good combo for me. He has this though, which is pretty bad. Il'gynoth, your lifesteal damages the enemy here instead of healing. So essentially, it deals twice as much damage. And it has further synergy, of course, with lifesteal effects. So quite good, quite good. It's bad if you want to gain life instead, but if you're trying to, like, get your opponent down, it's quite good. Does this... Okay, I see. So yeah, Il'gynoth is pretty good for speeding your opponent towards death. Hallucination. I think this one. Bladed Lady.
My blades are just shards.
Good thing about her is she can take out his board. Meanwhile, leaving behind a 6/4, so pretty good, pretty good. Raging Fell Screamer. Well, I could beat this. Pretty good, actually.
For now.
Well played. That was actually a close one. Zilak's quite powerful, buddy.
I think the reason he lost that game is because he just fell behind on board. Fell behind so much on board that I had lethal range.
What plug in my
fountain? I almost forgot about it.
Wondering earlier, it's like, what am I kicking? Oh yeah, the fountain.
Helps reduce my stress levels, which are kind of high from yesterday. I was thinking yesterday, I'm like, should I just stay home all day, save some cash, or should I go see a local show? And the show is reasonably priced. I like the artist. Some of her songs are like some of my favorite songs of all time, like Circle the Drain. Your Dog is also pretty good. Talking About Me is who I went to see, by the way. And I hadn't yet been to this theater, Ogden Theater, so I wanted to go see it. I got into some parking shenanigans, and it made it basically suck a lot more than it needed to because of that. Like, what otherwise would have been like a very enjoyable evening was basically turned into like a minor nightmare scenario based on that. So going forward, I'll probably be a little bit more careful about where and how I park in the future, and I'm going to be following up with a couple of different agencies. Hopefully they get back to me to try to make what happened yesterday right, but I don't know. It's just one of those things that's going to kind of suck. I'm going to be less likely to go to shows as a result of that as well, because I'm going to try to have to recoup some of that money that I lost to those people that towed my car. Yeah, what a mess. Oh, car, yeah. Oh, shoot. I always put my laundry off until tomorrow. Slightly. Good call. Besides, we've done a lot of laundry today already with my sheets. I try to do my sheets at least once a month. Or about once a month.
Enter my realm.
And yeah, we're in December now. December 4th, so I decided to do my sheets. Won't be doing them again until next year. I think it's just a good policy. Truck Prime. What is this? Oh, reporter at his friend. Okay.
I see you brought
It looks like they changed their thing a little bit. Yeah, see, everyone's running Renathal now because it slows the game down. It promotes mid-range and controlled games, matchups. Is Renathal too powerful? Perhaps. Perhaps he would have been better balanced if he went to like 35 instead. Because in his current form, I feel like he completely cancels out like rush and aggressive strategies. Like rush is no longer relevant as a result of Renathal being in the game. I think it is possible to win with a decent aggro deck, but it is so much more likely now as a result of people having 40 health that you will run out of steam. That your opponents will draw or get answers and summarily just whoop ya. Losing light. Shape shift. Gotta get ready for another week. I think hot dogs make sense. I had a bunch of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, so I think maybe a little bit more beef. My diet would be a good thing. I'm also trying to exercise more too. I'll be exercising at some point today. I've already practiced piano, thank goodness, so I can cross that off the list. Listen to my tapes and do my exercises. I'll try to do both of those at the same time today. If I can, that'll be a great way to save time. Let's try this. Natural causes. He actually does have the means to remove that, but I need to keep his board clear because he's running a Treant strategy. Treants can be a little bit scary, primarily because there are so many cards that synergize with Treants now. Yeah. So he could, like, buff his board. Like, that's one reason we want to keep it low. Treants kind of have a, like, elf. For people that are from, like, Magic the Gathering, you know, like, they've got, like, an elf-like synergy going on where they can summon a lot of little guys at the same time, and then they can start buffing each other, synergizing off each other. And Treants are that way. He can, like, buff his board, and that could be bad for me. Yeah, keep his board low. Borak coming down, Blood Rager. I might play Hearthstone more throughout the week as well, just to try to get my gold up. It's hard, so. Do like round 1 Magic, round 2 Hearthstone kind of deal. I don't know, it might be nice to just play it off the show once in a while. Next turn we're looking at a Renathal play. Okay, are you gonna fall up with the hero power? Okay. Bees! Pretty good removal actually, if you think about it. And there are also synergies with bees as well, because if he plays bees, right, and I only have like a 1/1 on my board, he only has to trade away 1 bee. But the good thing about the bees, too, is that they synergize, of course, with all of those board buffing cards. So, like, Power of the Wild can also buff your bees that survive. Or you could also, like, pre-buff them, like Bees Power Combo, Mark of the Lotus Combo, and then you've got a bunch of buffed bees, and then you can trade with those buffed bees. Or Treants. Yeah. Expect that to happen a lot. Kind of annoying. So we doubled up on Plot of Sin. Summon 2 5/5s. We summon 4 instead. Kind of sucks. I need like a big heavy hitter. Probably Sneeds. Coining him next turn. This can get bad like very quickly. These guys don't trade well.
I mean, they trade well for him, but for me, they're quite bad. Yep, there he goes. For the rest of the game, after you cast a nature spell, summon a 3/3 Welper Rush. I've never seen this card before. Very interesting. Very interesting dragon synergy card for a druid. Okay, I think this is a reasonable play. Maybe not the best play because he has so many 5s on board. I think I've already lost the game, but you know, it is what it is. We're still pretty early in the month, so yeah, expect there to be like powerful decks, experienced players, tough to win games, you know. Ladder reset time, the least favorite time of the month to play the game. There he is. The rest of the game, his treants get +1. Yeah, not the best either. I needed someone so much stronger. What sucks is the Warlord doesn't quite clear this. That's what also sucks. I think I still need to play him though.
Out of your depth.
Get that down with 2 of his things. All of his treants are now buffed. I don't know what kind of deck this is. I think it's just like a Swarm Druid deck. I think that it could work in a 4D style, but as it is, it seems like he's just kind of going for a Swarm strategy, which is working pretty well for him. I mean, I think Druid has enough cards that synergize with that type of play style to make this deck work. Even if the cards don't have synergy between themselves. Okay, Poison Seeds. A little bit lost. He could totally win the game too. He is extremely close to winning the game. I actually don't know what I do. I have Reno, but I don't think he's going to matter in this game. Like, yeah, a couple Savage Roars, and I think he's good to go. We'll see what he does, though. He has to trade 2 things and clear this, or he could attack you with the face and then trade attack. He might potentially be able to win the game because he's got 3 things on board. Galen's pretty sturdy, but what you're gonna find is he can buff his board. Yep. Okay, N'Zoth can be a pretty big rock star. And yes, I'm a little bit worried about this board. Gonna play the flyer instead. By virtue of the fact that I'm pretty sure he's gonna double Savage Roar to win the game this turn. There is nothing preventing him from doing that. And yeah, there just aren't a lot of good board clears, really. Like, I think I would have had to have Chaos Nova this game. Like, if you do not have Chaos Nova, you're sunk. Because you're just not going to be able to compete. Right? Like, there is no way to clear this board without that. I mean, you could, like, maybe new Deathwing to try to get out of this, but even that's not the most efficient way to clear this. It's just kind of messy. Belcher would be great. I can get a Belcher, because I'm just trying to keep his pressure off. Okay. Better late than never, I'd say. I kind of don't want to play Belcher now instead of N'Zoth because, again, he's got so many things on board that I could fall further behind potentially. Because he could get this down with 2 of these guys in Bran and then still be able to attack with these 2. And that's, again, assuming not one of these 4 cards is a buff card. We have Barista Lynching in hand, so I think she's the better play. Oh, I forgot about that guy. Oh, that's really good. So that could synergize with Arthas, so that's good. I was thinking it could potentially also synergize with Sledge Belcher, but it's not attack. Let's go ahead and take care of these. Sadly, we do not have Taunt, so that, again, could mean he could technically still win the game. Landscaping. That's a good sign. An incredibly good sign. I wonder if they changed Arthas around the upcoming expansion. Lich King card. So they reframed these to be Lich King cards now, as opposed to Death Knight hero cards or Death Knight cards. Because the original text in Arthas used to be Death Knight card to your hand, I believe. And now they got the Death Knight class coming out, so there's a little bit overlap happening there. I think they could have maybe, I don't know, it's interesting. I'm interested to see how they'll play this out, but I was thinking that they could technically integrate the sets, right? They could integrate the new class, Death Knights, with the Frozen Throne set. They might have to switch around some of the cards that were already existing in that set to make it a bit more of a seamless transition, but it is possible. Belcher Magic, I believe. Belcher Magic. Yeah, Belcher Magic, clear the board. Dude, maybe I should have traded this first. I actually just thought about that. I don't think we had lethal, right? Because we had seeds again. Okay. Korak is back. I think he loses the game. Tough game to win. Nozdormu add to the hand, the new Nozdormu. I think he sucks slightly less than the original Nozdormu, but I think they both suck. Actually, that was my first golden card, was Nozdormu. Fun fact. I tried. Like, goodness only knows, like, I tried to get that card to work. And he does kind of work in dragon builds. Like, if you put him in the right dragon build, he's not bad. He's still not great, but he's not bad. Because he's an 8/8, technically. 8/8 that speeds up turns. So if you can pull him out with, like, a Deathwing or something, he's actually quite good.
You have much to answer for. It isn't over between us.
Try to get his cost down. There's some Paladin decks that are able to do that with the Battle Cry. Get the dragon to cost 2 less already. And yeah, if you can ramp out those dragons, this Dormu's quite good. Quite good. I think it's the 9 mana that makes him not as good. But if you can make him cost like 4 or 5 mana, he's not bad. Not bad at all. Because again, that is an 8/8 that speeds up the game, so relevant, especially if your opponent has a machine that doesn't move as fast. But you're off to a slow start this game. We've got some of our latest cards in hand. Thoth and Deathwing are not where they need to be. They're not where they need to be. Yeah, I predict that that concert I went to yesterday is probably the last fun thing I'm going to do through the end of the year. Like, I'll probably just be trying to save and conserve. Save, conserve, and repair my accounts. And I'm thinking about traveling next summer. That is still a possibility. But I might go for a shorter trip. Like, it's probably not going to be a 6-week bonanza like last summer was. I can already predict that. You don't play the Arthas here because it's the most efficient play, even though it doesn't trade well with his card. What card is this anyway? Pride Seeker. Your next choose one card costs 2 less. Very interesting. Very interesting. Japan. Machu Picchu. 2 big options for next year. I'm thinking that the next trip... I was also thinking about going to Cabo, too, over the summer. But it would probably be like a 1 or 2 week trip. Like, it wouldn't be an all-summer deal. I'll have to mix it up, too, because I've already been to Mexico, technically. Death Grip. Steal a minion from your opponent's deck, add it to your hand. Should I try Zephyrs here? Yeah, why not? I'm interested to see what he'll give me. Execute. Execute Highmane. Highmane would be an interesting one because he does synergize with N'Zoth. 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I'm gonna take a Highmane.
Hardly a challenge.
We got the Topor guy. For the rest of the game, you cast a nature spell, you get a 3/3 Welcome Rush. I don't know. I think this is from the Nathria set. This guy, Topor.
It takes pride to look this good.
Shrub a Gazer. I'm also thinking Burger King today. Oh boy. It's been a while since I've had their chicken sandwiches, so why not?
Ah, the great outdoors.
It's also been a while since I've had their chicken fries, but their chicken fries are so gosh darn expensive, it's like... I also have a coupon for Arby's, but I'm not sure they'll honor it. Yeah, this Burger King isn't the best Burger King I've ever been to. I think the best Burger King I've ever been to is in Phoenix, the place that I was living by on Coach Ice. That Burger King had the best chicken fries. I swear I had a double cheeseburger there once, and it was like one of the best cheeseburgers I've ever had. I probably had like several hundred, maybe more. I honestly don't know how many cheeseburgers I've had in my life, or hamburgers for that matter. Let's call that a lot. So we've got 2 options here, a Fishy Flyer or a Mothership. I think Mothership's the better option. Zoom, zoom, take them out. And additionally, as a benefit, we could High Inquisitor Wyoming to get back that Mothership. If she doesn't die, but it's probable she can die. So maybe we should play this instead. Next turn. Shrub Gazer. We don't have many nature spells, so it doesn't seem to have synergy, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll get some, who knows? An Oasis. This is a card in his deck, I believe. Yep. Makes the trade. These also could come back with High Inquisitor, though. This could clear this. Do we want it back, though? I don't think so. I think you could aim higher. Aim higher. Go farther. And again, we have the N'Zoth in hand, so the sooner I can get out these death rattles, the better. Get them out, get them out. Speaking of which, next turn might be a card 2 Defender as opposed to the Illidari, because the Illidari doesn't actually synergize as well. Nourish. And then Deathwing and Colossus are going to be kind of competing in the 10 slot. Could technically play both of them. We don't have any other... Oh, actually we do! Snap, I was like, we don't have any other dragons in hand, and then there was this guy, whoa! Starfall. Syrian Tier. Aha. Synergy, I see.
Never know what you're gonna catch.
Baron's Rific. Like, I actually love that card. It's actually really good. The Trapper. Yeah, she's a rock star in decks like this. Look at all those green numbers in my hand. Like, she's great. And also that helps to reduce some of the competition between these guys. Like, I might be able to ramp out Deathwing next turn. And when he dies, he's going to pull out the Topior Trailblazer. We won't get the benefit of the Battle Cry, but we don't really need that benefit anyhow because, again, we don't really have many nature spells. Okay. That is a pretty good card. You know, let's go ahead and play him. We did get a Dragon Hatcher. Let's see him. Quite good. That was actually one of the best O cards we could vote for. We got a Baron, a Dragon Hatcher, and the Silver Vanguard. Oh man, so good, man. This O card was like 15 or who knows, 17, 18 mana worth of value in this O card. I'm telling you, he's so freaking good when you get him down.
I must safeguard
Silence. Silence on the oak, the Plague Proto. He doesn't want to see the 8-drop. Is it an 8-drop or 7-drop? I forget. 7-drop. Okay, he's gonna wipe it out. They'll also prevent Baron from helping it out because it no longer has the Battle Cry or the Death Roll. I mean, but he didn't stop this one though. Gotta be careful too because we are running out of space on board. I mean, he might concede soon for all we know. Who's the best? We're gonna pull another dragon out, so.
No escaping now.
Could bounce. I think it's not advised. Simply because, again, we're running out of space. I don't even know how many other 1, 2s, and 3s drops we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, he's...
Life and hope
Darn.
are worth fighting for.
That was like one of the worst dragons to pull. Bone Drake would have been so much better. Oh, the Forge Fiend's great. We throw down the Zotha, he's going to be pretty powerful. And if we could bounce him back with Barista or the guy. What? Reach spell, summon a minion of that spell's cost. Very interesting, very interesting. Some cards that you see from this card are cards that you will probably have never seen because, again, it's completely random. So I actually think it's a pretty cool card. What does this cost? 7? I don't think it's enough for this game, but it was a pretty cool card. Great no card. Getting through the taunt. I believe that's game, actually. Yeah, I actually don't have room on board. Sometimes I think that's one of the main downsides of Hearthstone is that you can't like go nuts on board like you can in Magic, but still a pretty powerful board. Yeah. So cards like N'Zoth and any summoning cards are significantly less powerful because of that. Like, it's better to have a few minions that have very good stats. And again, I think that's part of the reason why N'Zoth is so good is because when people do full board clears, you can have still a somewhat decent board afterward. Okay, let's see. Dang, barely have 1105 experience. 1105 gold. Oh, thank goodness. I was about to be like, dude, we're trying to get the set, dude. We're trying to get the set that we never got because we didn't have the gold time, and we still don't have the gold. And the gold, where'd it go, man? It's not a gold-rich game anymore. Ah. Oh, Hearthstone! How I wish you were more free to play. Would be nice. I do kind of miss the days of just getting like 100 gold from your quests. I feel like that incentivized playing daily more too, because I remember the dailies. They pop up and then you complete them and you try to earn more gold.
The light shall bring victory.
You dare enter my realm.
I think I'm actually going to keep these because of their synergy. Low card I'm going to pitch because even though he is, I think, significantly better on turn 9 than turn like 15 or 20, he is still incredibly slow.
I see you brought I see you brought guests.
He's a big chonker, so he's going to be late in the game. Going to be dead card pretty much all the way up until turn 9. I mean, he might be a rock star on turn 9, but you're going to have to survive until then. That's why I like to mulligan him. I think after this episode, after this game, I'm going to finish making my bed, go to the store. Dragon Hecha.
Hardly a challenge.
The time has come to dethrone our former master.
You never know what you're gonna catch.
You never know what you're going to get. Life is a box of chocolates. That's a bad sign. I should say that is a freakishly bad sign.
No escaping now.
We're gonna trade there just so he doesn't trade his Vargoth down. So he wants his Vargoth to die, and he's gonna bring it back repeatedly from the dead. That's his game plan. You'll never get the demon seed. Go Baron. It's your birthday. Go Baron. Go Baron. He's probably like, what the? Like, Baron hasn't been competitive in the longest time. Like, he has not been in any decks. I think even in the next Ramos days, he wasn't very popular. Probably because of his stat line. I think we might as well concede. Yeah, save ourselves the frustration of this style deck. It's just gonna become like it's gonna be impossible to win late game. Like, actually impossible. It'll be like an exercise in frustration. You'll be like, didn't I clear this already? Resurrect. Didn't I kill you?
Illidan versus Illidan.
The Legion's rage pales before mine. You dare enter my realm.
I see you've brought guests.
Hardly a challenge.
Okay. Slow hand. Very slow hand. Yeah, still pretty slow. And we don't have any synergy. Razor fan.
These horrors fall prisoner to my chains.
And now we do. Sadly.
A weary traveler.
Again, we want to keep Baron healthy. That's the main reason we did not trade. He's gonna trade, yeah. Guaranteed. Is that, I was gonna say, does that have Windfruit? Okay, so this is kind of bad for him. You can't quite kill our Baron off, which sucks. Because we're gonna miss out on our lightning combo. What does that do? Summon a random demon from your hand. Sigil of Reckoning. That looks like an abomination. Are abominations demons? I don't think they are. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think that abominations are considered demons in this universe. We do have the bounce. I think trade is a wise play. Yeah, I'd say I would much rather bring this off back. It's actually funny is I could have bounced Whitemane. Wait, never mind. I was thinking like I could play Brewmaster to bounce Highmane, then Replayer to get back those demons. But yeah, that's not how it works. That would cost too much mana. It's something you could do on turn 10. We still only have 7 mana, so it's not actually possible. Dragon Hatcher coming out before N'Zoth for synergy purposes. This is the N'Zoth that can actually bring back dragons, so. Okay, he's just gonna play out a Forge Fiend. He's one for the big chonkers, isn't he?
Punch first.
Really, really good one to get.
For the Silent Crusade!
And me with no play. But yeah, that's an extremely good 8-drop to get from our deck. Sneed is one I hate to play, so if and when he gets pulled out, it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. He's also incredibly slow, so yeah, getting him on the board is good. Getting hard. The Tormenta. Baron's Trapper we don't have synergy with. We could play the new Oni. King of Farm, resurrect your 4 friendly imps, give your imps +2/+2, and fuse 5. Dude, I remember when this card came out, it was so freaking powerful. I'm surprised I didn't see it more often on ladder. Like, this thing was gross in zoo builds. Like, disgusting. And this is the card I'll probably be Brewmastering. This is annoying. How is he bringing him back? Oh, Fell breaks loose. I was about to say, like, how's he doing that? It's kind of annoying. Not gonna lie, he was hoping one of those missiles would have hit the 9-1. Because the 9-1's gonna give me an easy trade. On this. Deathwing. I kind of want to play Deathwing just to get out both Onis. This Oni I want to play from hand. Okay. I was gonna say raid boss Oni. Just because of that synergy. Should I brewmaster this?
I grow impatient.
She is so powerful if we could brewmaster her back. Like, I would say maybe even stronger than... Don't have that trick. Yeah. Alright, we'll do it. 3 plus 3.
You never know what you're gonna catch.
Okay. Bring him out, bring him out.
I dream
That's a good one.
world trembles.
That's a great one. Deathwing, why you gotta be so slow? I feel like he's like throwing out these 8/8s like, there you go, there you go, there you go. And meanwhile, Deathwing's like, hold on, guys. I have 12 attack power. I just need a turn or two to get ready, okay? Meanwhile, we're just being swarmed with 8/8s. This is a very interesting deck he's got. It's very powerful for sure. Okay, just taking that out. Keep in mind, the weaker he gets his board, the easier Onyxie is going to have over time. Because the whelps are going to be able to come in here and just start picking these guys off. Okay, 5. Yeah. After I tenderize the board, we're going to want to... do this. Crack comes back. Oni. Okay. Playing. Playing. The brood mother baby. And what's nice about this Oni is she also synergizes with the other Oni. So if when we pull her out on the board, she's gonna be able to be immune again. Quite good. Quite good.
So the legends are true.
Time grows short.
Who do we play next, though? Again, I would say Deathwing, but he's just so doggone slow. I think it would be actually better to play Dragon Queen Alistraza. Yeah, and he's got a bunch of stuff on board now. As usual, he's a huge board. This could work to my benefit. Advantage. This is not going to work out the way I want to. She, yeah, she's already attacked.
I dream world trembles.
All enemies. I do like the sound of that. Honorable kill, yeah.
Hardly a challenge. Was enticing.
Ba-boom. Clear your board. See if I care. I think we're gonna want to N'Zoth like actually in his off dream combo. Next turn. Pretty good. What does this normally cost? 8? Wow. Pretty good. Going for another wombo combo. Deal 8 damage. I feel like this guy, like, he definitely knows the game well. He's got a lot of combos. So many combos in his deck. It's kind of crazy, actually, how we've been able to stay in this game with all these combos. Annoying. That means we, like, must get the board. I feel like I can bounce him into oblivion. Yeah. Get bounced. Shoot. I just realized that that doesn't work the way it does in Magic. Tokens, when they get bounced, they go into oblivion, but in this game they are actually returned as tokens. Kind of sad he didn't actually pull that down. With that being the case, this board seems weak. Definitely very weak. This guy's death row only. So that suggests that we will not be able to pull any off. Renathal can't be pulled, Emerald Drake can't be pulled because they don't have death rattles, so Razorfin as usual, letting me down. Letting me down. Sneed we have, but we're about dead. We're actually about dead. Cannot combo these. I think we are dead, actually. Kind of to be expected. I mean, look at this dude's armor. How did he get so much armor? Alright, yeah. Quiet. How did he get so much armor? I want to know. She instantly killed him because he has a death rattle. I don't know. He has a death rattle to resummon himself, and so she basically killed him by 1 ton. My 1 chance of salvation. Normally she's really good though, because you can like play Deathwing, for example, and it will instantly pull all of their dragons on the board. That seems like incredibly powerful to me. It didn't happen out that way this game because, again, Deathwing is so stinking slow that is actually hard to pull off, even at the best of times, which is why I believe that is the reason why we haven't seen that Deathwing all that much on the opponent's side of the board, because, again, it's actually just very hard to play. But, yeah. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Thank you for supporting the show. And until later today, this is Stormer Show signing out. I'll be back later today with more Wrath, hopefully on the way to 80. Stay tuned for that.